The time obesity reaching epidemic levels. Well, you know what? While we could all probably eat healthier and spend a little more time exercising, sometimes there are things at play in your body that make it difficult to lose weight and makes you more susceptible to gain weight instead.
And David Foreman is a retired pharmacist, and he's joining us this morning. He's an author and a radio host known as the Herbal Pharmacist. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, four things you say. Yeah, I know. So brighten it up a little bit.
Okay, I'll try
Four
to
things that might contribute. Let's start with the first one.
Yeah, a cup of coffee. It's kind of funny. Yeah, a lot of people hear that coffee can contribute to weight issues, and they think about the frilly drinks that you can get with extra caramel, and we're not talking about that.
Just regular coffee?
Regular coffee. I know it kind of bums people out that are in the media because, you know, we're all up at the crack of dawn.
I've had a dozen cups this morning.
Coffee increases the hormone that your body naturally produces. We call it the stress hormone, but it's better known as cortisol. Cortisol adds belly fat.
Okay.
And for ladies, it's lower. So if you're having struggles with your weight and you're trying to think of like, God, I'm already eating right, I'm already getting my exercise, but it's still not going away, and you're consuming coffee, you might want to get rid of that and switch over to green tea. I brought some examples of green tea, 3 to 5 cups a day. It'll still give you that. I know, it'll still give you that little bit of buzz you're looking for to get going in the morning. Anyway, so that's flaw number one. Flaw number two is lunches out and date night. You know, I mean, that's pretty evil. So we're consuming chips when we go to a Mexican restaurant. You know, first thing that I was just traveling and I noticed that the waitress, she came around and before she even took an order, she set a bowl of bread, a basket of bread down and a glass of water, and then took your order.
It's like a loaf of bread they give you.
Yeah, right. Well, and the sad thing is these starchy foods are carbs that are bad for you. They will add more weight. So, and they're addicting foods. We all know they taste great. They're sugary in our mouth. So what we can do is there's an ingredient called phase 2. I brought 2 examples of it. One's called Carb Interceptor. This one's called phase 2, and it's from GNC. So you can get these products anywhere.
Really?
But phase 2 will block starches from being broken down into sugar. And if you can do that, then you pretty much negate the effects of the starchy foods like pasta, bread, potatoes, and rice. Those are the main starchy, carby foods that we're consuming. You just consume it along with those meals and you'll lose.
So help is out there.
Yeah, right on.
Prescription drugs?
Yeah, I brought an example. You know, people take medications, antidepressants, blood pressure medications, diabetic medications, all are linked to weight gain with a lot of people. So if you are having that, oh my God, I gained 10 pounds in 6 months, I haven't changed anything, go back to your doctor and ask them to change your medication. Don't stop your medication. That's probably the worst thing, not probably, it is the worst thing you can do.
So there are alternatives possibly.
Definitely. Just because you have one side effect from one medication doesn't mean you're going to have the same effect from another one in the same category.
Okay.
Interesting. Superhero syndrome.
What's that?
Yeah, that's me. No, I'm just kidding. I know I just say Superman here. No, superhero syndrome is when we've just got a lot of stuff going on in our lives, a lot of balls in the air, which contributes to stress. When you're under all that stress, again, that stress hormone we talked about with caffeine and coffee, cortisol goes up, and there are some herbs you can take. Obviously, you can't necessarily get rid of all the stress in your life, so what you can do is take supplements that help support cortisol levels being at a normal level. So 2 that I like are Relora. Relora is actually scientifically shown to help with the weight loss as well as cortisol levels. Holy Basil is another one, and actually I brought one of my own personal stash today. This is called reishi. Reishi is one of my favorite medicinal mushrooms that helps with this cortisol and stress.
Super reishi for the superhero.
The superhero, Super Dave, right?
We have all of David's information and a link to his website. It's on ours, myfoxtampabay.com. Just click on the Seen on TV section. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, you guys. Yeah,
good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good to see you.
David, we're going to relax.